Hello, welcome back to Monster Train. Today's episode is coming to you at 4 p.m. And you can probably tell by my voice. I mean, you can probably tell in yesterday's episode too. I probably sound about the same now, but I am mostly better. I would say 90%. I think the sickness has left, finally. It is good to have awoken today and not been in terrible pain. Now the terrible pain can come from playing Shardtail Queen. Excellent. Terrible pain is the right word. Just like in pain. I'm still congested a little bit, but like I know shouldn't be any pause to coughs in this one. Hopefully. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. Hope you're dealing with the change in the seasons well. I am. I'm all right. I'm recovered just in time for 2 weeks of crunch time in school. How exciting. However, I'm recording this early today because I got most of what I need to get done today done already. It was not that bad, and I've been kind of working on it. Not a ton, but a little bit while I was sick, so I got most of the way through what I've been doing. Pretty exciting stuff. Anything else I want to tell you today? Not really. I have a video recorded for Patrick's puzzle box. I was going to record that in bulk and then like release it like kind of as a series like that instead of doing it episodically like I do Monster Train. However, I got sick. Like I recorded episode 1 and then I got sick. But if you liked Patrick's puzzle box, I am going to cover that on YouTube probably sometime in the next week, but we'll see. And other than that, I got contacted by a game to do a first look. The game does not release for 2 weeks, so I'll be doing it in time with the release, and I'll try to get a few more out between now and then. And having a lot of fun with that series as well. I'm kind of just going to grab some stuff and throw it out, I think. We'll see. And then Chrono Trigger and Frostpunk and all of these other VOD highlights should be coming back normal schedule, hopefully. I'll do my best, but it's gonna. I got a little bit of like weird catch up to do because I did Chrono Trigger 2 days ago on Tuesday. What day is it? It's Thursday for you. I did it on Monday. I played it on Monday, and so I'm not gonna be able to get up all the VODs before Friday. Sadly, when I'm going to play again, but all of that stuff out of the way. Just lots of content coming. I hope. I'll keep you informed. Let me ask you a quick question. Now that I am done being sick, I wanted to ask you, what is the longest period of time that you remember being sick? I don't, because I was sick for like, what, 4 or 5 days? I got sick on Friday, and I would say like I started getting sick on Friday, and I'm starting getting better today, so I would say I'm better today, so I was sick for about 5 days. I think the longest I was ever sick was a week. I don't stay sick for that long, I feel. Because like when I realize that I am really sick, I take a lot of medicine and I just kind of shut down and I have the luxury to not have to do anything. And it's cool. So I think that's about how long it's been. It wasn't anything particularly unbelievable. You let me know. Maybe you've been through something. I'm sure you have been through something much worse. You tell me. And also don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Let's roll. Exile, Hellhorned, Exile, Melting, Rage, Spell Shield, Chaste, Vent, Dripfall, and Flame. I would love to play Transcendent here. And other than that, I don't really feel like playing anything else Monster Train. Just give me Transcendent. You can take Exploding Handle. We should be okay in the early game with... Yeah, I'll take Imperialist. I could play Royalty. Not going to. But we should be okay in the early game here. I'm gonna take this Horde. A little Rail Hammer? I mean, Melting Spout and Hell Pact do very little in this clan combo. I do not respect Melting Spout. I'll take Rail Hammer. I think that it's not going to do a whole lot, but you never know. I feel as though we are very strong. Now, what am I going to do in this one? It's going to depend a little bit on the commons they show us. Going to try to avoid playing a rage-based line, but it is not necessarily an easy task. We should be able to play just Queen top floor and throw imps at these guys. Yeah. Because if I play a Train Steward, I can reform him on this turn. And what I want to be reforming from here on is imps, ideally. Yeah. I guess there was absolutely no reason to put that Train Steward in the reform pool, now that I have given it a little more thought. But, yeah, I don't have to listen to that line of dialogue, okay? Okay. As long as we're on the same page here, I'm not listening. You can't make me. Again, maybe I shouldn't even have played this in. I got pretty lucky on these primitive mold draws, though, I have to say. Yeah, we want to bring back the 11 health imp because it can tank 1, 7, 8, 9. It can indeed tank all of that. And we get to put up Inflame. Looking pretty silly if you've ever talked down on Inflame right about now, I have to say. I think I want to vent. Yeah. Thinking about if I could drip fall the Inquisitor, but I don't think so. I am still going to take a lot of damage here. Like, it is in the cards that I get smoked on this fight. 81. So, what you gotta wonder here is, am I better off playing Primitive Mold? I think I'm better off playing Primitive Mold the end. Like, I was thinking maybe I play Inflame, but it's really not that much damage, and this bringing back Queen's Impling is a lot. Because then I get one more Imp Toss, or I could Daze. Although the Daze is wasted, right? The Daze is wasted. Yeah, so I'm gonna take 6, which is fine. Absolutely acceptable here. We will take it. Right. My throat's feeling a little dry. I'm gonna pause for a sec, actually. I thought I wasn't gonna have to do any pauses in this video, and then I started talking, and my throat got really dry, and I went, oh no. Anyway, the question here remains of, do I want to try and force a rage line into Chase Seraph? I think the answer to this is honestly no. I think it would be maybe if this banner was a Hellhorned banner, but because it's a melting banner, it's like, it's okay, I guess, to take Ritual. You know what, I think it's fine. I've talked myself into it. I feel like it's wrong to skip it. Accent Spike. What the heck? I'll take Wicklash. I was thinking about trying to play like a Lady of the House sort of idea here. Steelworker's also okay, but like, what the hell does Steelworker do with melting units? He gives them armor. I don't need armor. And I guess I could play him with like Alpha Fiend, maybe? As a Railhammer, you could play a self-infused Steelworker and a self-infused Alpha Fiend. And that might be good. I do kind of want to try that. Yeah, I will take Steelworker. Alright. I've talked myself into it. I want the Hellhorn banner. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. You can't stop me. I've already done it. Alpha Fiend or Horn Warrior? Oh, baby, it's the Alpha Fiend. Oh, it's time. Gurg's Goad. Ah. How sick, though. How sick, though, would it be if there was just a Gurg's Goad in here waiting for me? Oh, man. All three of these relics are good, particularly Votive Key and Hell's Banners. I think that Votive Key is less good because of Primitive Mold, but I think that it is more good because I want an Imp every turn. I think that it's difficult because the Imp will cost 1 until I kill it and reform it. Hell's Banners also softens the impact of playing Alpha Fiend. I am going to take Hell's Banners' final answer. I'm going to put a -1 on Inflame. No, I'd rather not. I've thought about it more. I'd rather not. I'm not gonna put it on Ritual because I want to leave Ritual open to a double stack. Yeah. Okay. Or not a double stack, sorry, a value stone. There's a double stack in here. I was looking at double stack when I said that. Just want to take a little look. We got, is this a 3-temple? This is a 3-temple run, right? 1, 2, 3. Okay. Gotta be mindful of that. Alright, well. Regardless. Onward we go. I'll take a Spikes trial. No, I will not take a Spikes trial. Well, there's no temp or no shop in the next ring. Stockpiling money is cool, but there's a boons and a boons next to the shop we're going to, so I'm not gonna take the Spikes trial. This is also, it's a very infusion hungry setup we're playing here. Like, very infusion hungry. I want to do a self-infuse on both of these units, so I want to keep that in mind when considering my packed shards. But I mean, if Alpha Fiend is ever going to have a run where he wins, it's going to have to be here. You hear me, Alpha Fiend? This is your only chance. Don't let me down. Not now. I've been fighting so long for this freaking unit to be playable. I mean, maybe not actively fighting, I just want him to be playable because I think he's cool. He's going to get there, I'm sure of it. He's gonna be good. This is it. This is the Gurg's Goad double multi-strike dream run. I know it is. I just know it is. It has to be. On the bright side, Steelworker is going to make this floor extremely stable. Like, so stable. I'm down to take Fortify. 9 armor for 0, it is, it's kind of underwhelming, actually. The more that I think about it, what am I really gonna do with this? The answer is not a lot. Molting Imp is okay, but I think I skipped. I'll take Molting Imp here. Molten Encasement isn't bad, but I'm going to skip that as well. Because I'm going to be self-infusing the Alpha Fiend. It's for sure. Okay, here's your logic, here's your reasoning. I am going to gamble on the Hellhorned banner having one of the 2 units that I want it to have, one of the self-infuses, because I want to look at this artifact. I'm on a mission. Hey, Light's Gift is sick. That's really good. Memorial Fund is also good, but Light's Gift is, like, extremely good. No, Demon Fiend. How sad. I mean, I still stand by it. I think that the odds were reasonably in our favor to see one of the 2 relics, or not one of the 2 relics, but a relic we could use, which we did see, and they were okay to see a Hellhorned unit here. Oh. Minor Refraction. You want to know something really interesting about this? I learned this last time I streamed Monster Train. If you size down a unit with Minor Refraction, it sets them to 1 at the time that they get it. So sizing them up later through like an infusion is a negative still. So as a result, I do not want to Minor Stone Alpha Fiend, I want to Minor Stone Steelworker. Because if I Minor Stone Alpha Fiend, he's going to still be 2 size when I do the infusion. Wait, does it matter? He's 2 instead of 4 versus... Oh no, I should. Well, but then I lose the slot on Alpha Fiend, right? That's the real problem. But I could just play like 2 of him now. I could still take space and I could play 2 Alpha Fiends now. I wonder if that's bad. It'd be pretty funny if it was. Let's do it. Down, I'm down, let's do it. It might just be awful, which is the most exciting part. Do not want either of those. I have to be careful with my pack shards because as it sits, if I take another, like, I'm probably going over at this rate, which is scary. Alright, Talos. This is good. This is a run that I'm very excited about playing. Like, this is a run where if my power went out, I would dig up the seed and I would replay it. Actually, I wouldn't have to because I changed my recording output so that it saves files if they get if my power goes out unexpectedly. So, should my power go out, you will still be hearing this recording. Crazy what they can do with technology these days, isn't it? Oh, that Ember Drain is real sad. That is a real shame. Ah, well, I mean, we knew Sharktail Queen wasn't going to live very long down here anyway. I could have played her mid-floor, but she was going to still get clapped. Like, it was ultimate. This was her fate. Your Slay gain armor. I don't want to drip fall, though. Oh, wait, I could just bring back Sharktail Queen. Oh, yeah. She still dies. She still just dies. Alright. You know what? True. At least her burnout death procs exploding candle. Alright. Cool. Good enough, I guess, Sharktail Queen. Good enough. Yeah, close enough. I'll take it. I don't want to put a Train Steward or an Impling on this floor or something. I want to get... I want to have someone else stacking armor from Steelworker for Relentless. So let's put an Imp here. And that Imp can just chill. You can cash in like 45-ish armor. Something like that. Yeah, this is not ideal. I would have preferred not to take this damage, but what can you do? You can do 11. It's not a big deal now, but it bodes poorly for the future of our run. But again, it's gonna be sick. It's gonna be really cool. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be awesome, and there's nothing to be afraid of. That's what you have to know. It's gonna be really, really cool. I trust. This run's like the exact opposite of yesterday's run, where yesterday's run crushed waves but could not kill the bosses. This wave crushes bosses but cannot kill the waves. Did I say that correctly? I think I said that correctly. I'm not gonna worry about it. Watch the tapes back. Did that sentence make sense? Probably. Alright, what we got? We got Transcendent, so I can just take the... I mean, it is dumb of me not to pick Transcendent. Steelworker is great. Very helpful. And... I will pick Space. Here's the thing, right? And there was a time in the past where when presented that Transcendent, I would say, no, I'm not going to pick Transcendent here. I'm going to force my line. And the reason that that is wrong is simply that if the Steel Shop doesn't have multi-strike, I'm fucked, right? I have to get multi-strike for Alpha Fiend. And there is a multi-strike here, and that's great news. But if it doesn't have multi-strike, I'm in a terrible position. And so you take Transcendent here and you go, hey, if this shop has Endless in it now, I have a second out. And I will look for the Endless as well. I don't see a reason not to. I'm also going to grab a plus 25 for a Young Worker. As a quick, see? No harm, no foul. Transcendent will still contribute, but it's covering your bases. The game showed you an answer. You just have to take it. Okay, I'm mapping it out real quick. It's like infuse steelworker here. Or no, I actually think it's duplicate self-infuse alpha fiend here. And then infuse steelworker here. And then duplicate alpha fiend here. Okay. And so that's is 95. So I'm gonna be over by 10. Okay, I'm ready. It could be over by 5. Over by 5 or 10 is not a big difference, I don't think. I foresee great things for this run, as long as I don't do something silly like take a Heaven's Seal. Oh, and also now I am probably not going to spend the infusion on Transcendent because I'm going to play my line instead. Because before I could also, like, if I could basically just pivot out of the plan, is where I was, if it was bad. If I'm missing out on multi-strike, you take this other line. But now that I have multi-strikes secured, I am happy to just play the line. I'm happy to just do this. And we don't have to worry about... I don't need to play Whiplash here. We don't have to worry about like infusing Transcendent and finding Endless and all of that. We're good. We get 18 armor per round. It's very exciting. Is that really death? It's exactly lethal. Wowie. How about that? Might have actually wanted Queen to die here because the boss is coming and the boss is going to curse me. You know, it's all pretty much fine, I feel, at the end of the day here. I'm very strong in Relentless. The Queen died to an Absolver? Oh, this is Porcupine. I didn't even know what boss it was. I was sure that this was the curse boss. I was very wrong. I'm glad to be wrong. Did not feel like... I mean, it wouldn't have made a difference, right? I would have just played the curse, I guess. I wasn't playing units out because I thought it was the curse boss. Absolver. Forgot his name when I tried to list all the bosses. Don't need any of these. I actually, you know, I gained a lot of respect for resin removal recently. Do I want it here? I think no, I don't think I need it. It's like, it doesn't really add a whole lot to this run, I don't think. Like, what is it going to do for me? It's gonna take Crystal Cloak stealth away? Well, I don't really need that. It's gonna take Spell Shield off? Well, I don't really need that. I'm gonna do the Alpha Fiend play now. And I took space so that I could play 2-2-2. I will play 2-2-2, but the 2-2-2 is going to change when I duplicate Alpha Fiend. Right now it's 2... Yeah, see how that works? Right now it's 2 Steelworkers, but we're going to self-infuse Steelworker, and then it will become 2 Alpha Fiends, who are going to be gaining some attack every round. I am confident that this run is going to be cool, even if it's not good. That's fine. I don't want any of that. And again, my pack shards are pretty much all spoken for at this point. I don't have to do any thinking. No Crystal Cloak. I mean, the +6 isn't really that frightening. I don't think. Is it? I don't think so. What is worth considering here is just skipping playing Queen. Oh yeah, I was gonna say there is one thing that could be scary, and it's this. This is rather frightening. Taking a +6 and then getting an overcharged tank infusion here is... Ooh, and I miss one of my Steelworkers. Rather bad. Oh, and I can't play this event? Oh, this is awful. Oh, wow. What a disaster. What a disaster this has been. Ooh, buddy. Am I dead? I'm dead. Oh my god. Like, he kills me. Wowee. That is awful. I mean, I think I can get this to not kill me, at least. But that is like, that is an extremely unfortunate sequence of events right there. Just a down-home tragedy. I mean, it's not 17 either, it's 21. He's hitting, right now he's hitting me for 21. This enemy is hitting me for 21 times 6, I believe. I'm pretty sure I am taking like 130 from this. That is unbelievable. Okay, so how do we defeat this? Well, the answer is simple. I need to... Goes to 3. It would be really good if I could play... If I had 3 energy here, I think we would be okay. Or, interestingly, with hindsight here, I can play this fight out a lot better. What I didn't think about was the potential that I drew no 1-cost units alongside the Alpha... I didn't think about drawing Steelworker Alpha Fiend together on the second turn. That was an unfortunate turn of events. Yeah, that was bad. I have to like throw Queen away so I can bring her back on the turn after and play Primitive Mold or something. I don't know, man. This is fucked up, is what this is. This is really fucked up. Monster Train's doing me dirty here. I can play the Ritual, but it gives, what, 20 damage? This gives probably similar. 165 is... That is 6 times... Yeah, I'm dead. I am going to replay this. This, like, I think that this +6 was... It was me rolling the dice at high health, I guess. And I get what I deserve, I suppose, for ever giving Monster Train the opportunity. Everything goes wrong in this fight, though. This tank not being infused, and we're okay for one option. I have to play Shardtail Queen. I think I have to play her here. But number 1 is I needed this tank to not be infused. And then number 2 is I needed to draw a 1-cost unit on this turn. Like any 1-cost unit on this turn here would have helped immensely. Or I needed to not draw Steelworker on this turn. I mean, Steelworker, I guess, doesn't do that much in drawing him, to be fair. But we'll play Alpha Fiend, I suppose. And it's gonna look similarly. Or number 3. Oh god, it's just so... It's so tragic. The draw order is so bad, too. Like, ooh. It's tough. I mean, I guess we do what we can here. I'm gonna take... I'm probably going to die in this fight, though. I guess I didn't think about doing this. Did I? Always gonna play Transcendent here, but I could play Ritual. I probably survived this round. If I die here, it's 4 times 21 though. Yeah, that guy just did 84 to me. That's cool. No, that's cool. It's fine. It's fine. It's cool. It's fine. It's exciting is what it is. It's exciting. It gets the people going. I know. And then what, I want to put like... Queen's in playing here? Does 1. Tragic. Need to like drip fall this Queen's Impling out. You only do 5, right? I have to drip fall out this Queen's Impling so that I can play another Queen's Impling to kill the marksman with 2 1s. Boy, I've really put myself into a good one here. I think it's still doomed. I can drip fall the tank. Or the defender, I should say. Well, let's see. I can't ever kill this 21 times 2, right? I think that's going to be the stopper. It's too much health. I think no matter how you spin it. Which is a shame, because I am actually very close to surviving. Yeah, they both die. Doesn't matter. Oh, wait. And then our hero card, Inflame, the hero, gives us exact lethal on the marks. Okay, no problem. Of course. And then we draw another drip fall to keep this disaster running. Because I can now play a drip fall here. Okay, and then we just live the fight at 7, no problem. Not a problem. Awesome. Great news, everyone. So this +6 was bad because... I mean, the +6 was survivable. I was not incorrect. It was survivable assuming the worst did not happen. I assumed the worst would not happen, and the worst did happen in that turn 1, turn 2, turn 3 draw order and enemy infusion numbers. Like, it really was just the worst. The draw could not have been worse. The enemy infusions could not have been worse. And, yeah. We still survived. 89 damage, no problem. Thanks, Monster Train. Branding red, eh? I will take it. Don't need either of or any of those. Those are all units and Sacred Wicks, I guess. I'm gonna go right. I'm looking for... You know what I'm looking for here. Oh, baby, it's Gurg's Goad. Let's go. Instant take, no questions. Not even a moment of thought to that one. I'm going to cost down the branding right. I'm gonna go grab my Steelworker Self-Infuse. Yeah. And that'll be good. And I am going to buy some removals. I thought about buying removals 2 shops ago, and I thought, nah, I'll save it. How bad could it be? And then I realized I should have done it. Inflame, you did save my life. You may now go. You may now get out of my office. It's like, I also feel like I should have thought a little more about taking draw instead of space, but I guess we'd be in a similar spot, wouldn't we? I think so. Now Alpha Fiend is really looking, you know, about the same, honestly. To be 100% honest with you, he's looking about the same to me, but I'm ready to be wowed. The constant problem with Alpha Fiend is that he can't always get all of his strikes in, right? Like, he doesn't get to scale on this turn, so the turns that he does get to scale, they have to be very good. And, yeah, I mean, now it's pretty good because it's 30 attack every time he gets to take 3 swings, but sometimes he makes it hard, you know? Sometimes he makes it a little difficult. I mean, I'm making it difficult too by playing units with Shardtail Queen, I suppose, but from here on we should be cruising, I believe. Like, it gets easier as there are bosses and things like that to hit. I'm just gonna kind of end my turn. I don't think I need to play anything here. I do need to play something here. I need to play Ritual. Or I can play 2 primitive molds first. Yeah, Transcendent Queen's Impling should handle it. What do you mean they don't kill? There you go. Ritual of Battle. Get his ass. I stopped playing cards because I didn't want to make it so that I wanted to make sure Alpha Fiend kept getting to get his hits in, and then hey, he didn't have enough hits to kill everything. A real problem. Alpha Fiend. He's great in Relentless though. You can't deny his prowess in Relentless. Dark Deal. Nah, it's Chase Seraph. I don't really want Rage. Take draw to try and fight off the I'm out of energy plays. With Steel Shop coming up, I don't really want anything from Magic though. I guess -1s are always fine. Make Ritual more wieldy. Yeah, maybe we get something cool like melee weakness on strike. That'd be pretty neat. I will pay the 85 for the reroll at -1. The holdover is okay. I don't think it's that good. It's gotta be Imperialist, there's no way. You gotta go Imperialist 3 there. Imp Parade 1? Nah. Oh my god, it's Alloy. The Hellhorned consumable was Alloy. That never happens, that's great. 1 energy, 25 armor, who doesn't like it? It's 29 actually. Alright. We should be insulated. I mean, assuming I don't do anything unbelievable again. I think that this invasion trial should be fine. I think it might be helpful. I think it is helpful, because it gives Alpha Fiend something to hit. It's not a lot of hits, mind you, he's only gonna get... I guess he gets 2. But it's something to hit. I could save him. Yeah, I could give him an extra hit here. Yeah, sure. Why not? Just with the 76 to her. Holy moly. 76. That's brutal. That's what that is. Yeah, we get him all 3 hits. Look at that. Great news, Alpha Fiend. Great news. You're all dead down here. There is no saving you. What I should have done is I should have put the burnout in, but I can still do it actually. Should put burnout on an imp on mid-floor and kill the collector. The Exploding Candle has been slightly carrying me. Not a ton, but it has been putting in a lot of work. I recognize. I'm gonna drop this guy. Did a rough bit of math there, and I don't think he's dying. It's close, and like we do trend upwards with this deck, of course, over the course of time. We get Alpha Fiend naturally gets a lot stronger as time goes on in the fight. And so suddenly he's doing 110 times 3, and you go, hey, that doesn't look too bad, does it? Oh my god, that was... a lot happened from me playing that imp. I didn't realize. I think that Chase Seraph is going to be the hardest challenge, because on the Divinity I'm going to have double Alpha Fiend, and they're both going to have an enemy to hit at all times. Oh, you don't die. Oh well. I guess I could vent. But why? Yeah, what I could do is I could drip fall. Yeah, let's drip fall him off the floor. Wait, that didn't work? Alright, never mind. Oh, because the imp was... Wow, what a confusing turn. Adding the imp in to kill that Wilt Wings doubly did nothing. It didn't do anything because he killed the Wiltwings, and it didn't do anything. Yeah, wow. God, that was so underwhelming. I was like, oh yeah, he's gonna drop in and then he's gonna kill the Shadewings because of burnout. Nope. Oh, he's gonna kill the Shadewings because he kills the Wiltwings. Nope. Nothing matters. Nothing that imp does matters here. I guess it does live to retirement though. So, you know, for one more turn. How much time do you think passes in a single turn of Monster Train? You know how in D&D time is 6 seconds a turn or something like that? I should be crushing Demise. Wonder how much time a Monster Train turn is. Makes you wonder. Flicker's Liquor helps with our energy problems, so does Unbroken Horn. It's like, I like Unbroken Horn a little bit more, because, nah, I take Flicker's Liquor, actually, because the turns where I have those energy problems are turns where I draw, like, Alpha Fiend, right? And Flicker's Liquor helps with that more than Unbroken Horn would. I'm not going to have a lot of time to build up energy on turn 2, assuming I draw like Steelworker and then double Alpha Fiend. Ashes doesn't do a whole lot. And there's nothing for me in the Steel Shop, of course. I guess there could be a plus 25. Sure. And then, I didn't think about it. I should have rerolled the Trinket Shop before I duplicated. Alright, I'm not punished. No, I am immediately proven wrong about not having enough energy on turn 1. There's improved Firebox. However, I took Flicker's Liquor. It really seems meaningless to me. I will remove a Queen's Impling, and then I will remove a Primitive Mold. And I have enough money left, I will remove 1 Wicklash as well. I was thinking about maybe not taking it out, but nah, it doesn't deserve to be here. So Chase Seraph is hard because he clears the Dazed, cancels out Rage Scaling, and Ember Drains me. And of course, and Harvests. Also never fun. But every time Alpha Fiend gets to take a full round against him, I think we get closer to being okay. Pretend like Queen's gonna do something good here. Just pretend. I do want to play this Transcendent, yeah. I can, as well. And I think I'll put him behind. Wow. This Transcendent causes exactly as much damage as the Darkwing gains armor. That is spectacular. How about it? Because he causes 40 from the toss, plus 5 from the exploding candle, and the Darkwings gets 3 kills, 15 times 3. Don't see that all that often, do ya? I'm not going to gamble. Thinking maybe I gamble on it, but no, I'm just going to play the Alpha Fiend. If he hits, cool. I mean, I guess actually I forgot about Hell's Banners, so I should have been fine. I can save Queen. No reason not to. I guess, but no, because Seraph has to go top 4 on this turn. Saving Queen is useful because... Whoa, he went bottom 4! Alright, never mind. I think that that's a case right there. Seraph going bottom 4 there is one of those cases where this game operates on a system where the bosses, and this is something that I used to talk about and think about a lot more at the start of Monster Train. It's kind of more known now, I feel, but... And this is something that you can only, like, I can't tell you this with any amount of, like, certainty or, like this is all anecdotal, I guess I should say, based on my experience with Monster Train and talking about it with other people and all of that, right? The floating bosses are, like, roughly deterministic is how I would call it. I'm going to kill this guy first, kill the 240 first, and then move this guy down. So, the floating bosses follow a set of sort of rules, is another way to say it. Like, Seraph the Chaste is going to purge one of your floors every turn. So, like, he's gonna go... and he will usually move between the floors, I guess is the way to put it, right? And then sometimes he will, instead of... Because you would think he hasn't been the top floor in 3 turns, he should go to purge top floor, right? But at that time, instead of going to purge top floor like you would expect, he purged middle floor and moved down. And that's like a... That's an anomaly in the turn, basically, is how I would say it. That's not what you would think he would do there. And it's easier to show off with, like... Oh, you know who really made me think about this a lot is Pushback Talos. Because Pushback Talos is a boss where it really matters where that boss is. And her pattern is usually starts on a floor, visits one of the other floors, and then visits the 3rd floor of the 3, and then back to the starting floor, and then to the 2nd floor in a cycle like that, and then Relentless starts. But sometimes she says, no, actually, I will not be doing that today, and will just kind of jump out of the way, crushing Demise. That card used to work differently. Like, sometimes she'll just switch it up and she will visit, like, she won't visit a floor 3 times, but she'll visit the other floor. Conceptually, what I am saying probably only makes sense if you can see what I am seeing, but it's like, if she starts top, it's usually like top, middle, bottom, top, middle, but sometimes it'll be like top, middle, bottom, top, bottom. And that top, bottom pattern is like, that's the thing that they put in the game as a little bit of variance to make it so you don't know exactly where the floating bosses go. And again, I'm not 100% certain that this is how it works 100%. Like, it's how I've seen it work, and it makes it harder to pin down what the bosses are going to do on a given turn, which I think was the intended design. Anyway, no, like, really awful turn 1. Wowie. No Alpha Fiend on turn 1 is grim. Wow. That is a tragedy. Well, we have a 1 in 4 chance of... Or no, so it's a 1 in 5 chance of not getting absolutely screwed here. Monster Train. I think I actually just straight up lose, right? What the hell is that draw? All 6 imps are in the bottom too, and I drew both Alpha Fiends on turn 2. That is crazy how bad that is. Wow, that is a nightmare. Oh, buddy. Well, let's get to work figuring out how we can fix it, I guess. Yeah, I mean, it's gonna be a long road. I think that to even have a chance of surviving, I need to play Transcendent on the top floor on this turn. I probably need to just I need to gut this wave with the Drip Falls and pray. And 20 puts you at 45. I should be fine to just play Transcendent here. I will kill most of them. The Queen's Implant play doesn't make a difference. I guess it doesn't make a difference either way, does it? No. We know what our next turn's going to be. It's going to be Crushing Demise and 3 Queen's Implings and a Vent. I can play the Vent, I guess, here. The Vent's not going to offer a whole lot. I think that I actually have to Drip Fall like this, and we just have to hope. Like, it's not great. I think that this has to be the play, though. I should have picked the Wilt Wings off first, maybe, but we'll see. I think that drawing both Alpha Fiends on turn 2, I guess Unbroken Horn plus Firebox would have won here, where I'm going to lose, but what can you do about that, eh? The play here has to be a Queen's Impling, and then it has to be a Crushing Demise. Acceptable. Would have preferred the Dark Wings died. However, I suppose we take our victories where we can here. think it's a pretty clear-cut defeat here. Yeah, no way. Alright, well, maybe way. Okay, so I just throw the Queen's Impling out. And then I'm going to play the Molting Imp first. And again, the only thing we could ever do here is play the line that lets us live to the next turn. And that is this line. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Like, the problem... This is now a later problem. And the problem is next turn, but currently I was dead on this turn. So we can struggle on a little longer. Right, because now the potential out here is, and this is a real grim destiny that we face here. What I have to do is I have to drip fall. Okay, so to survive this turn, I have to drip fall the Protector, and then I have to play Crushing Demise. Crushing Demise has to kill Steelworker and not Alpha Fiend. Yeah, I mean, easy, right? It's just a 50-50. Yeah, see? No problem. And now we get to play now we get to play another turn. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Again, don't get to play Alpha Fiend, another tragic set of draws, all things considered. However, I will be fine. Did I remove? No, I have 4 primitive molds. Okay. This should be the end of the line. Maybe Transcendent can do it. You hold on. You hold your horses right there, mister. Steelworker goes down. Transcendent goes down. And then I believe you play Ritual. I have to Branding right here? Almost surely. Yeah, okay, we're still alive. Is this the end of the line? Let's see. I mean, again, we just make it a tomorrow problem, right? It's definitely just a make this problem a later problem. I think I should be out of tricks, though. Yeah, I think that this is the end. This guy's going to kill me for sure. I mean, this run should have won. 100% this run should have won. I got screwed by that draw. Like, that draw was unbelievable. And in hindsight, you can look at it and you can say, 100% with hindsight, oh, you know what you do to win this one? Of course, you freaking idiot. Oh, well, I would have taken Unbroken Horn and Firebox there, so I would have won. I mean, look. The draw was unbelievable. Like, truly unbelievable how bad that was. And maybe it's a sign that I had 2 extremely bad draws on this run, that something was wrong. I don't know. I really don't know what to say. I think that when I was making removals, though, I removed a Primitive Mold and a Queen's Impling, and I should have removed the Vents. That is one shift I would make. This card was pretty worthless. So I would swap it around like that, but, you know. Sometimes Monster Train is kind, and sometimes Monster Train gives you bad rolls, and that's called RNG. It happens, and I didn't take all of the precautions to insulate myself from every piece. I mean, I guess if I had gone to the trinket shop and re-rolled it before I took the trinket in the middle, I would have taken Firebox plus Unbroken Horn. However, I think at the time when I picked the trinket in the middle, Flicker's Liquor was better. What are the odds that you draw both Alpha Fiends and no Imps? And no Reforms, or like no Imps on turn 1 too, right? That's really the problem there, is no Imps at all that I could play. A little frustrating, but alas. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, don't forget to leave me a like. Subscribe if you want to see more. I'll see you in the next one. Have a good one.